are logged on to the biggest sports station right here in Ghana right now, Max TV, and nobody better to bring you up to speed with the celebration of a legend. Look by me, and the man right here needs no introduction. One of the songs.
I need introduction. No. Introduce.
I mean, one of the sensational comedians of our time right now, O.B Amponsah. Chief Alpha.
Everything cool, boss. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. Yourself?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on your TV.
Our pleasure. I mean, you really look awesome.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a suit.
I can see an ML brand here. What?
I don't know, man. I just got it from a suit guy. His name is Father, and it's good.
And you put it together?
Yeah, I put it together. And then I got the shoes from Dapper Shoes from Kumasi. Yeah, and
I mean, a big shout out to your creative team and all.
thank you. Yeah. Big
So, having stepped into the building, how is the feeling like for you?
awesome, bro. Electric, actually. I see the people here, bro. I'm like, yeah, this is big, you know. Like, Asamoah has really paid his dues, and it's reflecting in the number of people and the class of people showing up, you know. Yeah.
I mean, amazing. The location, personalities here. I mean, there's so much to celebrate tonight. But what kind of words do you have for Asamoah in terms of achievement? Do you think the celebration tonight is worth it?
Oh, yeah. Asamoah is a global icon. He's a legend. He's a phenomenal footballer. He's a talented singer. He's a boxing enthusiast. He's done everything, you know. He's a dancer. He's even a comedian, you know, low-key, underground comedian. So, like, he's good. And he deserves everything that comes to him. You know, he's had his lows, he's had his highs, but mostly we should celebrate him for his highs. He's achieved a lot for the country, and he's a son of the land we should celebrate, yeah.
I mean, giving some statistics, he is the highest goal scorer at the World Cup, African player, and most African player for goal contributions at the World Cup with 6 goals and 3 assists. I mean, the highest goal scorer for Ghana with over 50 goals. But, I mean, this event has come from Asamoah's own camp. Do you think that we celebrate our icons appropriately?
Well, I mean, sometimes you don't have to wait on somebody to celebrate you. Okay? Sometimes you don't have to wait on... you don't have to wait for somebody to celebrate you. Once you put a few thoughts together, people come. You understand? People have showed up because they feel like it's worthy to be celebrated. You understand? So it doesn't necessarily matter whether you put it up or somebody put it up. If people come to celebrate, it's worth it. You understand? Let's look on the brighter side. I mean, somebody else could try to put something together for him, but he's written a book and he's launching it. And that's basically it. So we are here to give him all the support, you know.
Thank you so much for your time.
My brother, thank you so much.
We'll meet again sometime.
You know what I'm saying?
We have to invite you to the studio.
Yeah.
To come and support them.
Are they for you?
So we go link. Thank you so much for your time.
Peace. Thank you, guys.
We are still here at the Kempinski Hotel celebration of one of the greatest sports person, legendary Asamoah, the baby jet Gyan. And you know that I just spoke to O.B Amponsah. Wherever you can find O.B, then the other is certainly going to be around. Lekzy the Comic, sensational comedians of our time. Big man, what's up?
Oh, cool.
Cool. I mean, you really look great.
Thank you.
Your outfit fits the occasion.
Thank you so much.
I mean, we are here to celebrate Asamoah, and what does this mean to you as an entity?
Well, it's a special day. One of I won't limit him to just a country. One of the world's greatest is about to be celebrated, and a story will be told in a book. So we are all here happy to be part of the success story of the event. What more can I say?
Basically, I mean, that's awesome. What you want to be done for, you should do for others. So that
and I realize a lot of the time, from where we come from, like we as a people, if you limit the conversation to the people to actually tell your story, some people might distort facts. So, and you don't get to be praised whilst you live a lot of the time. Just a few get a chance to be celebrated whilst they live. So I think it's a great course he has taken, actually, to tell his story and also get himself celebrated. Because if nobody does, you should do it yourself.
I mean, you think that's a great initiative that we can all emulate going into the future?
Yes. What your life? If it's something that inspires a lot of people, I think you should put it, because not too many people get access to talk to you or meet you in person, so you can actually reach out or have an impact on them. They only see what they view on screen. So if you actually put it in book, people can purchase and live the moment with you whilst they are home. So it's a great, and I think we as entertainers, as sportsmen, should also toe this lane. It's a great thing.
That's, I mean, leaving a lot of history behind, even for the next generation.
Yes. Because there are a lot of people, great people who have gone through this country that we just heard their stories through word of mouth. There is no proper documentation to it. So I think this is the best thing to ever happen to anybody. And I think it's a great thing he's doing for himself and the entire country.
That's great. For an entertainer, do you think that we celebrate our icons enough, appropriately?
Well, to some extent, but I think there is still more room for improvement. I think we drum so much on the negatives than the positives. You just need one mistake for all your good days to be clouded. It's just a twinkle of an eye. So I think we don't do much when it comes to celebrating our legends. And someone like Asamoah, for instance, if I'm using him as a case study, his career was not just limited to the walls of Ghana. He actually projected us within and out. Yes, it's the best thing to do. I think we should celebrate. And it's not just Asamoah. Moving forward, the likes of the Stephen Appiah, Abedi Pele, ACN, Ajimambedu, Muntari, they are all great people that whatever impact they had on us, for a minute they made us happy as a country. So they deserve it. It's not too far-fetched. They deserve it.
That's really awesome to hear. And I mean, let's stray off a bit and talk about you before you leave. What's in the pipeline for Lekzy the Comic? What should we look up for in the coming weeks and months?
Well, pipeline, it's water.
I mean, we are talking to a comedian, so we can expect punchlines like
that. Right now, I did my comedy special in February in Kumasi. I did one in Accra. I'm actually touring the whole of Ghana with my comedy special. Just I've put it on hold for a while. We've started our tertiary tour that we'll be embarking on UDS, Valley View, Legon, everywhere. They should just watch out for us. We've announced the next date, first Saturday of May. We'll be going to Valley View for our first to commence our tertiary tour. And myself, as in this now, yes, I have a show on TV and I'm radio. And I'm planning to actually do my another big show by end of this year with my brother O.B Amponsah. So Ghanaians should just keep their fingers crossed. We've started a good course and we don't want to relax because it took us a long while to actually get here and get the attention Ghanaians are giving us. So there is no room for us to actually relax. No, complacency has no room in our space.
That's really awesome, and we wish you all the best and we hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Look at who I have by me, the big man himself, Sam Dzata. Joyce, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes, this is a big event, Asamoah celebration of a big legend. What does this mean to you?
I think it's a good step in the right direction. We've seen many persons rise to the heights of their career. We never get the stories told. Baby Jet has done the right thing by documenting his story. I hope it's a no-holds-barred story. I hope he tells it all. We'll see as the book is unveiled to us. But I think that the decision to even tell his story and put it together is something we must celebrate, and we must begin to see a lot more of this. It helps to build a wealth of literature and a wealth of material that the next generation can learn from. And from someone who is Ghana's leading goal scorer, I mean that once again he's blazing the trail in his sphere of influence. Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, what are your personal expectations having stepped in?
Well, for me, I want to, like I said, I hope it's a no-holds-barred expose. I hope he tells us all the stories. There are personal stories I hope I would see in the book. For example, I want to see, I'm hoping that the backstory of the 2014 Brazil World Cup will be told. Does he tell us the full story? We've heard rumors. We've heard all kinds of stories. Can we hear from he himself? Is it true that the then president tried to speak to him and he refused? Is it true that he was part of the leadership of the rebellion, even as captain of the team. I mean, we want to hear all of those stories. We've seen the picture of himself and Tornado, where it looked like Tornado was screaming at him. We've heard various versions of it. Was Tornado berating him for missing the penalty against Uruguay, or was Tornado actually encouraging him to go again and keep his head up? I mean, it'll be important to get the backstories to many of these things. I mean, why is it that he prepared the dance steps? Is it that after the training session, they have another session practicing the dance steps for the goals? We need to have all of this backstory. And so for me, it's more about the scoop and the stories. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
We are really in for a great time, and we are excited about that. This event is coming from the camp of Asamoah himself, and as a person in leadership, do you think we've done well as a country to celebrate our icons enough?
Well, as a country, I think we tend to celebrate the dead more. We celebrate people more when they are dead than when they are alive. And I think that people need to begin to tell their own stories and demand that they get their flowers whilst they are alive. And as a country, I think that we need to begin to celebrate our heroes more. Asamoah is one who I've described as an enigma. He's one who you love to hate and you hate to love. I mean, because he gives you the whole spectrum of emotions. Asamoah has made us feel extremely excited. He's also made us feel extreme pain. So, I mean, he's that lover who gives you the broken heart. That's Asamoah.
Asamoah, I mean, finally, Sam George, before you step out of here, yesterday you made a big post on the e-levy, and we want to speak to you about that. Finally. What's the conversation like for you? You've said that it's either it is postponed or whatever. What's the rationale behind all of this?
Tonight is about baby jets. Let e-levy wait. We'll start e-levy tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Active footballer, Gyan.
Thank you.
Do you think that other footballers should follow his steps?
Absolutely. I would love to read a book by my very good friend, Tornado, Stephen Appiah. I mean, of late, we've even seen stories about that Starlets 91 team that Stephen Appiah was part of. And you see some of these stories break into the media, stories about all kinds of black magic that led to them winning in Ecuador and all of that. And the fact that the managers of the team didn't go back to appease the gods, and because of that, they all suffered knee injuries. Tornado seemed to have been the brightest star from that Starlets 91 team. But we also know he did have knee injuries. So is there truth to it? A book by Tornado will let us see what is in this. And Tornado's career, I mean, from Juventus to Fenerbahce, I mean, this is a man who's done it all. I mean, so you would love to read a book from someone like Tornado. And for me, I think that our sportsmen need to tell their stories better. In athletics, someone like Aziz Zakari, we need to see a lot more from our athletes telling their story and it allows us to celebrate them. I mean, whether they divide opinions or not, their stories need to be told, and for me that's critical.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm super excited right now with the former skipper of the Black Stars, none other than the man Stephen Tornado Appiah. Sir, you are welcome.
Okay, thank you.
You look very stunning.
I'm trying to look nice.
You look nice.
It's an important evening, so I mean you have to look sharp. So I'm trying to look sharp to be here to support our brother.
That's really great of you. But I mean, Asamoah book launch, what does this mean to you?
It means a lot. It means to all of us. I mean, we all know what Baby Jet has done in football in his life, and today he's putting it in a book. So coming up with a memo, I think that is going to encourage or motivate others to also, because a lot of, I mean, the players, everybody have a story. So Asamoah doing this, I think that is very, very great.
Very, very great. I mean, what are your personal expectations? What do you want to see in the book? What do you want to see at this point?
Well, for now, I can't predict what is in the book, but we have been in camp. I mean, we share ideas, we share our stories, and he has some interesting stories. So I hope that I will see those stories in the book.
I mean, from all the interviews I've conducted tonight, everyone is saying that you are one person who they want to see write a book about your story. Is that anything we should expect?
Well, I think that tonight we are here for Asamoah, and we are here to celebrate our brother. So we have to focus on Asamoah, whatever, which player in the future. I mean, we will see. But today, we are focusing on Asamoah. So whether I will come out with a book or not, today is Asamoah Day. So
thank you very much for that. But
how would you describe him?
Describe him. I mean, one of the bombers. When we say bomber, we use those terms because we call strikers who score more goals, we call them bombers. And I think that Asamoah is one of them. I mean, looking at his Cedars Day when he was playing Coast and what he achieved in football, I think that he has done very, very well. I mean, from the youth to the Black Stars. At a point, he was running shoulders with players like Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, he's one of the players who scored more goals in the World Cup. So that alone tells a lot.
Looking at what Asamoah has done, is there anyone you can pinpoint as a replacement for him from the upcoming squad? Is there anything like that you see?
Oh, we have other boys who are doing very, very well, and we can compare. Yeah, that's the way. Compare Asamoah to them. I think every player has their own style of play. Asamoah is exceptional. And we are happy to see what we are seeing tonight. So we are here to support our brother.
Finally, before you step out, what are your thoughts on, players of foreign origin that we want to get for the World Cup? Is it anything you would, as a big voice in the country?
Well, I don't want to talk about the Black Stars. I don't want to talk about that. We are here tonight to celebrate Asamoah. So let's talk about Asamoah.
Right, thank you so much.